Yes, what's going on, people? We are live for England v Croatia. The big game is here. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this, man. Um, I'm Irish, just to let you guys know. So, even though I'm born and bred in this country, I'm fully Irish blooded. I obviously want England to win, but I'm not an England maniac. Do you know what I mean? I'm an Irishman. But they should win this game. Interesting to see the starting lineup. Saka, Arsenal, what's happened to your star boy? He's on the bench for Madueke. John Stones as well. Surprised to see Gehi not in that side. I thought Gehi would have been the first name on the sheet when it comes to centre backs. But Ezri Konza and John Stones. Interesting. Obviously, Anthony Gordon on the left ahead of Rashford. I think that was expected. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they start off, man. What sort of football they're playing. They've got two attacking wingers, to be fair, two direct wingers. So Gordon and Madueke, do you know what I mean? Every time they get the ball, they should be trying to run the fullbacks. So we'll see. I can't stand all this build-up, you know. It does my head in. I know it's the World Cup, but like, fucking hell. You don't have to overdo it with a big fucking ceremony every match. Yes, Andre, what are you saying, my bro? Yeah, bro, I'm surprised. Why is Gehi not in the team, bro? Or Gehi, or whatever you want to call him. I thought if it was going to be Stones, it might be Stones and Gehi. But Ezra deserves his spot as well, to be fair. If it was me, I would have picked Ezra and Gehi. I don't think Stones has played enough football. Stones is old now, and he hasn't played, regular football. So I'm not so sure on that one, man. Score. I fancy them to win. I do fancy England to win. This Croatia team looks a bit depleted. Do you know what I'm saying? The likes of Perisic and Modric. Do you know what I mean? Their man are all pushing 40. Let's have a little look at their team before I predict the score. That Martin Batterina, he's a decent player. Palisic as well, decent player. Used to be at Chelsea. Joseph Stanovic, Luka Vuskovic, obviously the defender. People are tipping him to be one of the best defenders in the world in the coming years. So it'd be interesting to see him, how he copes. But their backline is actually decent. Satulo, Vuskovic and Vardial. Do you know what I mean? That's a good level fucking back three. Yes, Kojo, my man. What are you saying, my bro? Big you up. Yeah, bro. I don't know. What are you saying on the game, Kojo? What do you think of this game? Score prediction. Personally, I'm going to go for... I don't know, man. I'm just wondering, will Croatia score? Like I said, this Croatia team looks a bit lackluster, but you never know, bro. Fuck it. I'll go for England 3-1. I fancy England 3-1. I think England will score some goals today. Like Madueke gets a lot of stick. He's do you know what I mean? But he's picked for England over Saka. So Arsenal fans, you tell me on that one, innit? I've seen Arsenal fans slagging off Madueke ever since he signed for Arsenal. And now my man's playing ahead of your star boy in the England team. So what you man got to say, Arsenal fans? If Croatia score first, it could be Darth England, 100%, bro. Yeah, bro, Argentina, Messi. That shit was just a joke, Andre. That was literally a joke. Messi was looking like he was fucking, do you know what I mean? 29, not 39. Oh, is that what it is? Is Saka unfit? He's on the bench though, right? Yeah, he's on the bench. So yeah, maybe he has a niggle or something, and they're just trying to ease him into the tournament. But I'm surprised to see that still. I thought maybe if Saka's good enough to be on the bench, I think maybe you start with Saka, then you bring Madueke on as it impacts up, maybe 60th minute, 65th minute or something like that. Yeah, bro, it was mad. It was mad because even as a Liverpool fan, I was looking at McAllister yesterday. I'm thinking, raw, why can't you do that for Liverpool? Do you know what I mean? Enzo, what's his name? Enzo as well. Enzo Fernandez looked good in the midfield. Okay. I didn't even realise that was the case with Saka. I thought he was like relatively match fit. Do you know what I mean? Like he played for you lot in the Champions League final. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, O'Reilly, bro. O'Reilly's a top left back. In fact, he's a top player. I think he could play in centre midfield and be like a top midfielder as well, because he's naturally a midfielder. But him at left back is a cheat code. Because he's big as well. He's built like a centre back almost. He could probably play centre back. He's one of them players. Like he could play left back, centre back, midfield. Put him in the number 10. He'll do well there as well. He's just one of them players. He's a good all-round baller. Right, here we go, people. Here we go. I'm going for England 3-1. Fuck it. I think Croatia might nick one, especially with John Stones at the back. That Batterina might be the one that scores or creates it, in my opinion. But I can see England actually playing well. We always say this, innit? Like even though I'm an Irish man, do you know what I'm saying? I still want England to do well. I'm born and bred in this country. I watch these footballers every week. Do you know what I'm saying? So I want them to do well, but it's just like how many times have I watched England and had high expectations or good expectations and they just play completely shit. So we'll see what happens, man. Yeah, that's a decent shout. Andre said 2-0 as well. The other guy in the chat, Andre, he reckons 2-0 to England. So yeah, that's a good shout, man. Yeah, bro, Zidane's son's taking bribes, bro. He realised he wasn't good enough to cut it at Real Madrid, so he started taking bribes. He was moving mad. I see another clip of him today as well. People were posting clips of him today. There's a clip where someone takes a shot on goal and he turns around, bro. He turns away from the ball. It's crazy. He's moving mad. If I was his dad, I'm telling him, look, just quit football. I'll give you some money. Just quit football, bro. You're ruining the legacy. From time he said he wanted to be a goalkeeper, I would have said, son, do you know what I mean? I'm not sure that's a wise move. Oh, my guy. Do you know what? I just literally set it up before the stream as well. And fucking, where are we? 1 minute 27. It's going to be there now, isn't it? Yeah, I think we're bang on. Okay. So, Kojo, you were saying it could be dangerous if they go 1-0 up or if England go 1-0 down. Croatia on the ascent. Let's see what they can do with this corner. I feel like this is where Croatia will probably be most dangerous from set plays, corners, free kicks. Brother, Portugal. I feel sorry for Portugal in a way because Ronaldo's playing up top. But the team selection was poor as well. Oh, half a chance that, half a chance. Just bad connection. And it's fell to the defender. Do you know what I mean? Maybe if that falls to a striker or Modric or Perisic or someone, it's different. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's a chance, bro. That's a chance. Yeah, I don't know why Rafael Leao was on the bench. I think, Ronaldo starting for Portugal was just a joke as well. So the team selection didn't impress me greatly from Martinez. He's obviously got no balls. It looks like Croatia are going to try and press them as well. From the moment Zidane's son had a full head of hair and looks like, let's move it. Down the left, Perisic into the box. Declan Rice mopping up. Well done, Declan. Let's have a look. What you're saying? Look, the best midfielder of all time. In the eye and chose to be a goalkeeper. I knew he was. Yeah, for real, bro. For real. Do you know what I mean? Like, learn to play ball with your feet. Like, your dad was one of the best players to play ball with his feet, bro. You're gonna take up the family sport. You need to play with your feet. Madueke on the right hand side to see what he can do. Goes backwards. That was a chance to actually go at Guardiola there. Let's have a look. There you go. Well done, Bellingham. Poor pass by Noni. Poor pass, but he wins it back. You got to turn on that. Oh, Kane, look how deep Kane is, man. I don't like that at all. Don't know who this guy thinks he is, bro. Thinks he's a number 10 or something. Stay up top, bro. You're the fucking target, man. Oh, Pickford has to come off his line. See how easy they break that England defence, though. Ball over the top. My man's in. Shocking. Madabuki, you know. Imagine calling him Madabuki. Yeah, they both do. I think that's why they're in there. Gordon on the other side as well. Yeah, trust me. One ball over the top and Pickford's got to come rushing off his line. Well done, Anderson. Well done, Anderson. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? I look at him. I like Anderson. I'm a big fan. I think he can do the number 6 role at Liverpool. Like, see that kind of stuff there, just brushing man off the ball and taking it back. What's this madman doing fucking halfway up the first half of the pitch? Madueke, man. You got to be better, bro. You got to be better. I know it weren't the best ball in the world, but I think he could have kept that in. Yeah, Anderson, bro. I like him a lot. I think he's a proper midfielder. Like, that's what all midfielders should be able to do. We've got to a stage in the game where, like, the midfield role has been broken down into like so many different parts. But like back in the day, if you was a midfielder, you could do all that stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? I think if you're going to be a midfielder, you should be able to also play, do you know what I mean, as a DM and a number 10. You might not be the best number 10 in the world, especially if you're a defensive midfielder, but you should have those qualities about you. You should be able to shoot, pass, be creative, and also fucking tackle, win the ball back, understand the game, read the game, position-wise, and all that stuff. Do you know what I mean? I still think you don't need to have said roles. Like, even if you look at Argentina yesterday, they were just playing like normal midfielders. Like Enzo and McAllister were playing similar roles, but they were both doing the same kind of stuff. They're looking lethargic, I can't lie. Where's a bit of creativity? Anderson tried. Ball into Kane, but no good. Great press. Anderson, lovely. Winning the ball back. Now Madueke, you got to do something, man. Edge of the box, Reece James. I'm baffled by Tuchel taking Henderson for, yeah. I hear it, Kojo. I hear it. With Noni's work rate. Skelly, who had the requirements to play today. Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't have took Skelly as a midfielder. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have took him in the squad, if I'm being honest. And I'm not just trying to be a prick because he plays for Arsenal. I think Lewis Hall deserved to go ahead of Lewis Skelly. The fact that O'Reilly is similar to Skelly, the fact that he can play left back and midfield, I think that kind of covers that already. But in midfield, obviously Adam Wharton. I think do you know what? Someone who I think England kind of really need is not particularly need in their starting lineup, but penalty. He's given a penalty. He's given a penalty for the foul on Ezri Konsa by Luka Modric. Wow. Let me see this again. Oh, it's soft, It is soft. He's realised the ball's been nicked and he's pulled his foot away. He's just made contact and Konsa's gone down like a sack of spuds. Yeah, that's got to be 1-0 England, isn't it? It's got to be 1-0 England. Harry Kane from a fucking penalty. I'll be very surprised if he missed this. Oh, was that Madueke that won the foul? Brother, I swear my eyes are playing tricks on me, man. Was it Madueke? Yeah. I can't even see the replay now. I'm looking at the penalty. I'd expect him to bury this. Harry Kane buries these. Oh, he's only fucking missed it. He's only fucking missed it. That's got to be the worst Harry Kane penalty I've ever seen. What's going on here? Is he saying that fucking retake or something? What's going on? What's going on? What in the fuckery is going on? Can anyone tell me what's going on? I can't hear the commentary. I need to get headphones, man. I've been saying this. VAR check penalty. What in the fuck? What's going on? Yeah, bro. Like Harry Kane, bro. That's like you're there for your finishing ability. What's happened? Is someone come into the box? What? Because the Croatia player has stepped into the box or the keeper has come off the line? It's got to be one of those two things. I can't hear the commentary. What's he saying now? Is he giving the retake? Oh, that's criminal, That is criminal. That is criminal. This is fuckery, bro. I'm not going to lie. That's dark. That's dark, bro. The keeper just saved your penalty and you get to fucking take it again. What's the keeper meant to do? Fucking stay still until you've hit the ball. Do you know what I mean? That's like I heard a conversation last week about I think it was Wenger saying about the one-hit penalty rule. Do you know what I mean? But like, how fucking hard for a goalkeeper do you want to make it? How easy for the fucking striker do you want to make it? Like, is he just he can't move? Do you want him to just fucking stand still there? He's gonna bury it surely this time. Yeah, no, fair play. But I don't like to see shit like that. I don't like to see shit like that. England 1, Croatia 0. But yeah, that's dark, man. The keeper saved the pen, bro. But England 1-0. It's just sad to see it in such a shit way. Do you know what I mean? The penalty was soft as well. I know he made contact, but like, bro, that's not enough to make you go down. And then Kane takes a penalty, misses it, and gets to fucking retake it. Yeah, I'm not fond of it, bro. I'm not fond of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Stupid rules, bro. Stupid rules in football. They keep bringing in these stupid rules into football, and I genuinely think it's to allow, do you know what I mean, the elites to control the game more. With all this VAR and all these rules about retakes and fucking red cards and shit like that, Like the game is so you can fix the game more than ever. Do you know what I mean? And think if you've got a referee on the payroll as well, like how easy is it to make sure, you know, some teams win and other teams lose and shit like that. People would be surprised, man. You just you don't like to see that shit. Do you know what I mean? You took your penalty, you missed it, the keeper fucking saved it, bro. You get to take it again. Yeah, same, man. Same, Andre. Nice. Who's that? Satulo. Nice take again. Good play by Croatia down the right hand side. Chipped in, lovely dummy. He's lovely little touch there as well. Well done, Bellingham getting back. Nice little touch inside, man. What, are they asking for a penalty? Nah, no chance. No chance. Nice try, mate. Do you know what I mean? Get it if you can, by all means, but no chance. Yeah, he did. He done great there. Do you know what I mean? Considering he's not even a centre midfielder, he's a number 10. Like tracking back in your own box, getting them last challenges in. You'd question the rest of them. Where's everyone else? Why is it him that's back there? Nice ball by Pickford, to be fair. And nice ball by Kane. Noddy, you've got to beat your man and score there, bro. You've got to beat your man and score. Yeah, I understand why people get on his back. Because he looks like he could just ghost past people sometimes. And then, do you know what I mean? But when he does his end product, like we seen in the last game when he rounded the keeper and hit the fucking post. Like from these positions, you got to go at the man and fucking get the shot off, bro. You've took too long dilly-dallying. You got to fucking shimmy in one way, you go the other and hit it before that second defender comes across. Yeah, I still think, you know, Saka in an England shirt, like when has Saka, you know, let down England apart from that penalty, that infamous penalty? But like he always seems to turn up for England, to be fair. I think it's just a case of him being fit. If he's fit, you'll see. Oh, Anderson. I thought he was going to get a clear shot off there. If England get the second, this could be lights out very early. Do you know what I mean? Because they'll build confidence. If they get a second goal, they'll feel mad confident in this game. Yeah, he has. He does usually, you know, he's been a great servant to England. yeah, I hear it still. Yeah, they did over rely on him a little bit, on Saka. Overplay him, over rely on him. From when he was young as well. Like he's been relied on for England for years. Do you know what I mean? Multiple competitions. So I think they want to go down the left-hand side a bit more, try and get Gordon on the ball. Because they haven't really isolated Gordon with the fullback. If they can do that, it'd be interesting to see what Gordon can do. But if he doesn't retain the league, I want him gone. Swear down. It's a mad one though, isn't it? Because it's like us with Arne Slot last year. He won the league the year before. Do you know what I mean? In his first season as well. I know it took Arteta 6. But fucking yeah, I feel because he won that league, it will be hard to get rid of him next year, or whatever happens. you know what I mean? Look how gassed up your fans got as well. And he can say that, look, I got to a Champions League final. I didn't only win the league, I nearly won the Champions League. So I think it will be hard to sack him next year. He'd have to have a terrible season, in my opinion, for him to get sacked. He'd have to finish like 5th or 6th. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't really rate him as a manager. I can't stand the style of football. Like, even if I was an Arsenal fan, I would definitely be happy about the title and the results and getting to Champions League finals and stuff like that. But I'd hate watching it, bro. I'd hate watching it. I think you lot need to bring in a big left winger this year. Someone like Barcola or Doué or someone like that. Do you know what I mean? Good ball over the top, just a bit too much on it. Reece James getting up from right back. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wenger ball was totally different. Soft foul again, man. I've seen so many soft fouls at this World Cup. Like, they're trying to take the physicality out of football, man. It's ridiculous. No, I rate Barcola. I think a lot of people give him unfair slack. He's a great player. He's lightning quick. He's tricky. He's a good dribbler. And he can finish as well. And if you look at his, like, I'm all about the eye test. I'm not one for, data. But when you put them both together, you get a clear picture. So my eye test on Barcola tells me he's got the potential to be a top-class player. But the data also backs that up. Like, his chance creation and his, his predicted goals and assists and shit like that. Great play by Anderson again. Great play by Anderson. I love this Anderson, Look at him again, flying into tackles. I love that, bro. He's got a bit of Steven Gerrard about him, He hasn't got the striking ability of Steven Gerrard or the goal scorer. He's not the goal scorer Steven Gerrard was. But he's got traits, man. He's got traits. Yeah, I think that's something that can improve as well. And I think game time. I was saying this about Doué the other day as well. I think both of them, if they were to play for a club where they were playing, they were starting, great play, Kane and Bellingham. Bellingham's away. He's on his own. He's got Noni on the other side, but he might go his own, Go your own on your left foot. Go on. Hit that. He's tried to go inside and he's messed it up, to be fair. But yeah, Barcola and Doué, I feel if they were playing for clubs where they started every week and they were like, one of the first names on the team sheet, you'd see the best out of them. Honestly, I can tell Barcola's a baller, man. He's a baller. He's a great attacking threat. If Arsenal had him on the left-hand side, bro, you lot would be cooking. Cooking. Yeah, that's what I love about Rio Ngamoa. He can just go either way. It's not a problem. Rio go either way. Anthony Gordon has shown that as well, that he can go either way, but I don't know how effectively he can do that. And like I say, they need to isolate him. The trouble with England a lot of the time is they move the ball so slowly. By the time the ball gets to the winger, the fullback is right on him, and then either a midfielder or a centre back is waiting for him to get past. Crazy ball by Gordon. Yeah, they're not gelling, England. They're not really playing. I know it's only been 21 minutes, but still, that's long enough. That is so harsh, that penalty, That is so fucking harsh, bro. That is so fucking harsh. Like, Kane's stuttering as well. So the player taking the penalty is allowed to stutter and stop and do all this nonsense. But if the keeper moves, like, they can make it a retake. It's a joke. Absolute joke, mate. But yeah, it's hydration break time, so I'm going to go and have 2 Panama Zoo. I'll be back in a minute. Fucking hell, what's going on here? ITV have got Emma Hayes doing fucking live tactics on a chalkboard while the fucking hydration break is on. Yeah, cheers, Emma. She'll probably be the fucking next England manager. Yeah, I think most clubs would take Doué, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? But I still feel him as well. He can do more. He looks like a great player, but he's not consistent enough. He needs to get more goals and assists. He looks technically sound, great dribbler. He's got a decent shot on him. We've seen him score decent goals as well, but just not consistent enough for me. If he wants to be a top player. I generally think there's not much between him and Barcola. And that's the thing. I feel a lot of football fans get their views off of creators as well. Like, so the creators that have got big followings and big communities, when they give their opinion, a lot of the time, fans just copy them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you're right, mate. Yeah. Like, generally, I think anyone that's watched Barcola at length will understand that he's got the potential to be a top player. Like, he's a proper winger. Do you know what I mean? He'll beat his man. He'll take his man on. He's got goals in him. But Doué's definitely got the higher ceiling. Like, if Doué can fulfill his potential, he could be one of the top players in the world. But it's just about that consistency. Jordan Pickford hoofing it up the pitch. Nice take by Satulo. Anderson's working hard, boy. Love to see it. But that's what England need in their midfield. No press, though, from England. I hate this low block style, man. Like, go and press them, be aggressive, take that ball off them. That they're just sitting back, bro, letting Croatia play ball. I hate that style of football, bro, defensively. Too easy to play through as well. Far too easy to play through. Like, two passes, they're breaking the lines. England can't seem to break lines, and Croatia are just breaking lines easily. What is that? Kane losing the ball in his own half. Terrible touch it was as well. And now he goes down like a sack of spuds on his own box. I don't even know what he's doing back there. You're the striker, bro. You're the striker. Play as a striker. Come in there. Like, I know he can get the ball, turn and play good passes. I know he can, but he shouldn't be doing it like that deep. Like, do that in the opposition's half, in the start of the opposition's half. When it's in your own half, bro, stay as the target man. Terrible. John Stones going long again. England are playing Harambe. This is England Harambe special. Long balls, bro. Long balls. Terrible. They're not even long passes either. They're hitting hopers. Do you know what I mean? It could be in it. Terrible pass, that. Terrible pass. Perisic on the left-hand side. Yeah, bro, it's horrible. See the way they're sitting behind the ball? Brother, shut your horn up, man. It's horrible the way they're sitting behind the ball. They're going on like they're 1-0 up with fucking 5 minutes to go. It looks horrible, bro, defensively. Like, it's a lack of effort. Look at Kane just like walking. He's like 2 yards from the player with the ball. Like, go and put a fucking challenge in, bro. And this fake press. This is one thing in football that really pisses me off. I call it the fake press. Do you know when the ball shifts to the side, the player will run towards the player with no intensity. He's like jogging towards the player and doesn't try to put a foot in. He's just waiting for the player to pass the ball. I actually put the effort in to put the pressure on the player so he can't pass the fucking ball. Or he mispasses the ball or puts it out of play or you get a throw in or some shit. Do you know what I'm saying? But lack of effort, bro. Look at Kane just standing there. Like, watch Kane off the ball. Yeah, bro. Elliot Anderson and Anthony Gordon are the only two. Like, see Gordon just win the ball back there. Nice little bit of play. See, Gordon started that off. Now it's out to Nolly on the right-hand side. What can he do? That's a decent ball. That is a decent ball. That was a decent ball. Right foot as well. Nice little bit of play. That's the best bit of play from England so far. It started with Gordon winning the ball back from a press, which is something they're not really doing. The only people I see pressing is Gordon and Elliot Anderson. Yeah, I still think it's something he can develop. Like, he's not that shit of a footballer that he can't learn to, better his finishing. Like, that cross was pretty good, to be fair. He just put a ball across the 6-yard box. That's where Kane really should be. Do you know what I mean? So I can't complain at what he just done there. See Anderson again with the touch. Bro, this guy's a player. This guy's a player. People rave about Declan Rice, but like, this guy's got things in his game that Declan just doesn't have. And probably vice versa as well. I'm not saying Rice is a bad player. But like, Anderson's a different type of player, man. His touch is, do you know what I mean? To be able to take that touch to go forward. It's one thing England lack, man. Look, progressive passing again. He plays it forward to feet. That should have been, yeah, it was a free kick. But yeah, Noni has to work on that. He does have to work on that because he's got the pace and the directness. Do you know what I mean? He can dribble. He can go past players. So if he can actually be a bit better with his end pass or his end shot, he'd get mad numbers. But that's if he plays as well, you know. Like, Arsenal have a mad system. Like, they really utilise their squad. You know what I'm saying? The only two players that like really play fucking all the minutes are Saliba and Gabriel. And Declan. Be interesting to see what they do with Odegaard next year as well. Nico O'Reilly getting done. You don't see that very often. Pickford. Yeah, lackluster England performance so far. Got very lucky with the penalty. Do you know what I mean? Almost gifted a fucking goal. To be totally honest, terrible by Bellingham, just giving it away on the edge of the box, but they got it back. There you go, Nonny. You got all that space to run into. Fucking run into it, bro. You just got to run into it. Reece James ball into the box. The chance was with Nonny. Nonny had the chance there. He was in fucking, there was acres of space in front of him. He should have just full pelted into it. Reece James ball in. Kane's up. What's Rice doing there? What kind of header was that, bro? Croatia don't look great either. I feel like they're there for the taking, to be honest. England just have to fucking start actually playing. Same old shit, innit? Same old shit we're used to seeing from England, to be fair. They're in down the right-hand side. Lovely touch onto his left foot. Back to the edge of the box. He's only buried it. He's fucking buried it. Well done, Croatia. They deserve that. It's my guy as well. Yeah, he's buried it. Absolutely buried it. Edge of the box and fully deserved. Fully deserved. Who was that down the right-hand side? Yeah, like nice pass, and then I thought he was playing on the left-hand side as well. What's his name? Batterina or yeah, Batterina. But he's popped up on the edge of the box and absolutely fucking put one in the top corner. Slapped it. Yeah, bro. Excellent goal. Excellent goal and fully deserved as well. And to be honest, I think it's fair. Like the whole incident with the England penalty, I think it's fair. Do you know what I mean? It's only fair that fucking what is that flashing on the fucking screen, bro? It's doing my nutting. But yeah, it's only fair after that England penalty, and they've deserved this. You know, England haven't looked good. I wouldn't say Croatia have looked good either, to be fair, but they deserve that goal. So we're back to all level. We'll see who goes and wins the game now, fair and square. Do you know what I mean? If England had won this game 1-0 off of that penalty, there would have been a bad taste left in my mouth, 100%. It's not fair, man. What the fuck? It's on the left-hand side. Right, let's see how England can respond. You know, the half's nearly up, and they haven't looked good. They have not looked good. They've probably had 2 passages of play where they've looked good. Do you know what I mean? The goal was a retake of a penalty, like I fucking said. At least Croatia's goal was a proper goal. Do you know what I mean? Harry Kane misses a penalty and doesn't even, do you know what I mean? It doesn't even matter. He gets to retake it again. Because the keeper moved about 2 inches off his line. Crazy. Bellingham's going down way too easy as well. I've noticed it. It's about four times now. Every time he's getting challenged, he's going down. Just play the fucking game, bro. Stop trying to cheat and win free kicks. get stuck in and win the fucking game. No press at all, man. No England press at all. They smell blood now, Croatia. They're well up for it now. Yeah, bro, they're notorious for beating England. Do you know what I mean? They've put England out of a competition as well before. I think Modric he's probably beat England like 3 or 4 times in his career. But yeah, I don't know what should they do? Because let's be honest, look, there's 5 minutes to go in this first half. They haven't been good at all, to be totally honest. Like for the standard of England, they have not been good. It's been poor. So what should they change? What can they do? I think the setup is holding them back, to be honest. He's a defensive-minded coach. Not he's away down the right-hand side, but Vuskovic cleans up. Yeah, I think Tottenham should stick with that Vuskovic as well. They should give him a chance next season, man. If they sell him, they'll regret it, in my opinion. But England corner with 4 minutes to go in this half, plus added time. Surprised to see England not doing the Arsenal corner thing. Do you know what I mean? Surrounding the keeper and that. Especially with Rice on corners. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Harry Kane. Great delivery, great header. Great run, great header. 2-1 England. Good goal, man. Good goal. Great delivery by Rice. Good run by Kane. And buried the header. But look, no one's picking him up. No one's picking Harry Kane up. That's criminal, man. That is absolutely criminal. You've left Harry Kane free on the edge of the box. All you had to do is have a marker on him. If you have a marker on him, he stops the run. Do you know what I'm saying? Like easily. Like if I'm marking Kane, I'll just step in front of him. They've left Harry Kane, England's most dangerous goal scorer, unmarked on the edge of the box for a corner. Allowed him to roam into free space and nut one straight into the bottom corner. Absolutely criminal. Yeah, Harry Kane on 2 goals now. Do you know what I mean? Just like that. This golden boot conversation is heating up a bit, isn't it? Got Messi on 3, Mbappe on 2, Kane on 2, Haaland on 2. I think there's your candidates right there, those 4. Be surprised to see anyone else win it. What are they doing with this goal kick? Yeah, it's Haramble, man. It is Haramble. Look, just fire it, boot it up the pitch. And this is what I'm saying. Kane, he's like losing the ball and giving away free kicks when he's dropping deep. Like, bro, your job is to put the ball in the net, like we just seen. Stay up there, man. Well done, Madueke. Love that. Love that. Madueke seen a chance to press and he pressed and won the ball. Didn't bounce his way though, but yeah, love to see that. Nice little interchange between Rice and O'Reilly down the left. Bellingham again. Do you know what? He's a cheating little fucker, you know. He was going, he knew exactly what he was doing there. He knew he was losing that ball, so he's just gone down. And every time he goes down, more or less, he keeps giving him a free kick. That would piss me off, you know, if I was playing against him. If I was playing against him, he kept doing that, I'd absolutely clatter him. Give him a real reason to stay down. Harry Kane hat-trick, first half hat-trick. Imagine that from his free kick. He hasn't even been that good, but imagine he was to wallet this free kick, top bins, first half hat-trick. The world would be raving about him. Oh, he's walked away from it now. Looking like Reece James. I'd give Declan a shout as well. We've seen Declan can score on from there as well. Don't know what Madueke's doing over the ball. He's having a bubble. And 100% fit. Is that what I'm saying in your opinion? Palmer or Jude? It depends who you're playing, to be honest. A game like this, I'd say Jude. For me, like you play Palmer in the 10 when you're playing a game that you're favourite for, you're clear favourite for, and he'll shine. But when you need someone to do, Jude's work rate is really good. That's one thing about Jude. Is when he's off the ball, he's like a centre midfielder. Reece James hits the wall. Terrible free kick. I don't know why he went low. But yeah, Jude for me, bro, I'll be honest. And football's all about form as well, isn't it? Like when Cole Palmer was in his fucking ice cold stage, I think there would have been a real argument for him to play because he can affect the game so much. But this season, I think generally I'd probably have to put Morgan Rogers ahead of him. But Cole is one of them players I definitely would have had in the squad because, if you need a goal 20 minutes, 15 minutes ago, he can make shit happen, bro. Them's the kind of players that can just make shit happen. You give him the ball 3 times, he might fuck up twice, but on the 3rd time, he'll make something happen and it leads to a goal. Bro, I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying. It's a lot of people are just, do you know what it is? A lot of people are lick asses, bro. And a lot of people don't know much about football. Like, I'm not trying to fucking shoot anyone down here, but if you go into these big creators chats, like all of them, you've got lick asses in there, bro, that are just lick ass the creator. And whatever that creator says, that's their opinion as well. So sometimes when you get big creators talking shit about players, it becomes a thing. Do you know what I mean? On Twitter and bro, when you go on Twitter, bro, and football Twitter and that, but the actual neeks that are involved in this football content world is fucking mental, bro. And that's why I'll never ever, do you know what I mean? Under no circumstances ever be a beg for followers, bro. And I'll always say it how it is. Do you know what I mean? I don't condone lick ass culture, bro. Be a man. But that's what it is. And not enough people know the game either, bro. So people have opinions. And football is it's a debated topic. From playgrounds to work environments. You've got kids, teenagers, adults, all having football banter every day. Oh, my team's better than yours, or he's better than him. All that type of shit, right? So players love to run with these mad takes. Shot from distance, over the bar, but wasn't a million miles away. But generally, bro, honestly, that's what it is. There's a lot of lick asses that are propping up creators and they don't know ball well enough to have an opinion themselves, so they just go with the creator's opinion. That's the truth of it. I respect every creator, and even some of my favorite creators, I've heard them with the most stupidest takes, bro. People telling me Vinny Jr.'s shit, Bellingham shit. I've heard all sorts of players are shit, bro. It's just stupid. And like I said before, it just makes that person seem like they don't know ball. But then their fans or their lick asses in the comments will just yap it up. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you're the man. You're spot on, bro. So yeah, it's a funny old world in the football content. Rodgers, it depends, bro. Because I don't know. I think you heard my take on Rodgers before. Like, I genuinely think Morgan Rodgers possesses all the attributes to be a world-class number 9. He's like 6'2". He's strong physically. He's fast. He can dribble. He can create. But most of all, he can put the ball in the back of the net. The only question I'd have is over his heading ability. But there's lots of strikers that don't even have good heading ability. Do you know what I mean? I genuinely think he could be a top striker. So if Arsenal actually bought him and played him as a striker, I think that'd be a fantastic move. But for him, I think he has to play number 10 or... Oh, they were in, it's a great goal. That's a fucking fantastic goal, bro. Chip into the box, back header onto a plate. And I think it's the left back. He's put it in the net. Let's have a look. What a goal. England 2, Croatia 2. Right on the fucking buzzer. Do you know what I'm saying? Near enough last kick of the game. 5 minutes at a time. They've scored with like fucking the 51st minute. Don't tell me he's offside. Do not tell me he's offside. It's a great pass, great header, and he's volleyed it first time past Pickford. Who was that? That's the striker. Petar Musa. Who was that with the back header? Was it Perisic? Great header. Great awareness for the header. Made that run that way into the box, headed it backwards to Matey behind you. Lovely goal, Croatia. I hope it does stand. It deserves to. But it looked borderline offside. No, the goal stands and the referee's blown for half time. Yeah, I know. I was saying it before. Like, you consider like players like Perisic and Modric have been around for so fucking long, bro. Do you know what I mean? But interesting half of football that, Croatia can say we've scored 2 real goals and England have, scored a retake of a penalty and a header from a corner. Croatia have actually created their goals from open play. So if I'm going into their dressing room, I'm using that as a positive, do you know what I mean? And telling them, look, we can outplay these guys. England have to do better. They have to pick things up, man. They're just playing negative as per usual. Like, when will we see an England side actually have some bollocks? Go onto the pitch and absolutely try and annihilate a team by playing attacking football. They play like they're shitting their pants every game. Like, they generally play like someone's told them, if you lose the ball, we're gonna shoot you. So they're always playing sideways and backwards and trying to play safe. There's no creativity, no fucking will to take a risk. Do you know what I mean? Try and play a pass that might not come off, or try and beat the man when you might get tackled. But just keep doing that, man. That's the art of being a winger. Do you know what I mean? It's taking on players, and you're not going to beat them every time. You might lose the first 2 duels and then skin him out after that. We see with Diamande. If you watch that game with Diamande, there was the first 2 times Hincapié got the better of it. Nothing major, but he just nicked the ball off him. Do you know what I'm saying? Then after that, it was a different story altogether. So just having that that bravery trait to be able to just get up and go again, run at defenders. England looks scared to even try to run at defenders. Scared to try a piece of skill, or, do you know what I mean? A bit of flair. It's just so predictable. And like I say, if you look at England's 2 goals, where do they come from? One's from a penalty, which was originally fucking missed, and then Harry Kane's given a chance to retake it. The other one comes from a corner. So as a football inside, they're looking like, they're a set play team, almost like Arsenal. The football hasn't been great. The press has been almost non-existent. They're playing a sit-back game rather than an aggressive pressing game. Like, it's an aging Croatia team. Why not go and press them high, nick the ball off them, and really try and attack them and drum them? Like, I think they're there for the taking. Like, hats off to Croatia for coming back into the game, but I think it's more so of England being poor, more so than Croatia being an absolutely brilliant team. Do you know what I mean? But they've scored 2 good goals from open play, not from set plays, from open play. They've created chances and scored goals. England had a soft penalty. Do you know what I mean? Minimal contact. Wasn't enough to really go down, but there was contact made. Kane misses the fucking penalty and gets to retake it. Then the second goal is a header from a fucking corner. So in terms of playing football and open play, chances created, England haven't really done much. So it'll be interesting to see, man. And like I said, I think Tuchel is a defensive manager. His ethos is defense first, and you can see that from the squad as well. And even the fact that when Timo Livramento has to go home, he calls up a fucking centre back. It makes no sense to me. But we'll see what he does, man. Has he got the bollocks to make changes? The obvious change is to bring Bukayo Saka on. Right, you've got Saka on the bench. Everyone would have probably been, crying for him to start. He's on the bench. He's got to be fit enough to play 45 minutes of football. Get him on. Other than that, I don't really know, bro. It's not looking great. You're talking Marcus Rashford for Anthony Gordon. Morgan Rogers for Bellingham. Is he going to have the balls to make that change? I don't think so. Not until it's too late in the game anyway. Do you know what I mean? I think if he takes Bellingham off, it won't be till like 78th, 80th minute. But yeah, I'll be honest, it's not looking good, bruv. Typical England performance. Everything you hate to see. Like I said earlier, I'm Irish, but I'm not against England at all. I want England to do well. I'm born and bred in this country. If England were to win the World Cup or even do well, the energy in this country improves, bro. Everyone's a lot happier and things are happening. People are celebrating. And I watch these players week in, week out and root for a lot of them. Do you know what I mean? So I want them to win, bro. But it's just so disappointing because you look at the team and the squad and you think, yeah, they always can. If England get this right, they could be, a proper fucking threat in world football. But they just never turn up. They just never turn up. They're showing the replay of the penalty now, man. It's like, to me, this shit's ridiculous, bro. Like, look at Harry Kane's run. He stutters. So the keeper, you're sitting there waiting for a geezer 12 yards away to smash a ball at you. And you're just meant to stand there like a fucking pencil without moving a fucking, do you get it? But the guy taking the penalty is allowed to do all sorts of stuttering, fucking, it's nonsense, man. He's literally moved a fucking millisecond. Do you know what I mean? Before, and it's due to Kane's stutter. Like when Kane stuttered, it kind of thrown his balance off. Do you know what I mean? So I feel that they are making it stupid now. They are making it stupid. Like when we're talking penalties, the striker always has the advantage. Do you know what I mean? And they're just trying to make it harder for goalkeepers. Like they wanted to stand like a statue until the ball's been hit. Like what chance do you have of saving it then? First goal was lovely. Second goal was good as well, but that first goal was lovely, man. The way he checked back inside, little layoff to the edge of the box. Pickford got a fist on it. He's actually got a fist on it, yeah? If he's gone with an open hand, does he save that? I don't know. Bro, there's never no identity with England. I've seen all sorts of managers, bro. And these men are always getting fucking foreign managers as well. I can't stand that. Do you know what I mean? And they're always screaming as well, oh, football's our game. We created football. So you're the home nation of football, but you can't even employ a manager from your own country. Fucking nonsense, bro. It shouldn't be allowed, in my opinion. Like, if only English players can play for the fucking team, then it should be the same for the coaches as well. Like, this is a tournament to see the best of every country, right? Yeah, but I've always been against that. Foreign managers in international football. Stupid, man. Second goal as well. Lovely. Look at the run, the ball. He's got it perfect as well. I thought he might have been offside, you know. Lovely finish as well. Little side foot. Never seen this striker before. He plays in America, I think. Okay, so his arm was offside, but I think is it from the shoulder? They cut it off or some shit. Or is it from the sleeve? I don't know. So all these rule changes, bro. like offside, and you know what I mean. We've had VAR introduced. Now we've got fucking hydration breaks and fucking corners being turned around, and oh, brother, leave the game alone. There was nothing wrong with it in the first place. Like I say, bro, all of these little new things, right, including VAR, they're just ways for the elites to control the game more, to have more control of the game. There's always been a Freemason influence in sports, in all sports. There's corruption in boxing, fucking horse racing, football. Any sport you pick, you could go into it. You know, people have said about the NFL before, and other US sports as well. Brother, a lot of people think this shit's conspiracy theory. But when you actually look into it and understand, there's a lot behind it. You know, you even had the who was it? The chief of the Premier League, or one of the representatives of the Premier League, saying that they try to make sure that the same team doesn't win the title and that different teams win the title. Because remember, it's a business to them. So if Man City win the league every fucking year, you know, the interest in the business goes down. The commodities of the business, the values of the business go down. The amount that they can charge the TV companies for the rights to get it. So there's a lot of stuff that happens. And when you think VAR, corrupt officials, all these little rule changes, and you know, if a player can, if a referee can allow a player to retake a penalty, you know, when a keeper's always going to fucking try and move, bro, whether it's a millisecond or a second or whatever, but you can't expect a goalkeeper to stand still like a fucking statue and not, you know, try and guess where the guy's going and make a little pre-movement before he hits the ball. It's absolute nonsense. But all these little rule changes give them, you know, they're all little things, but when you add them all up, it gives them a great control. If they wanted to manipulate things, they can do easily. I'm not saying that's what's being done in this game, but it's just when you see shit like that, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Like if Kane had buried that penalty first fucking time, you know what I mean, I would have been happy. But the fact is, the keeper saved the penalty, and he just gets to retake it again because the keeper's moved. Do you know what I mean? It's all bollocks to me, bro. Yeah, bro, I saw it. It's crazy, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Man's shin pad was offside, isn't it? Man's laces. It's crazy. I'm going to go for a smoke anyway before this second half kicks off. I'll be back in a minute. 2-2, eh? Didn't see that coming, I won't lie. Desmond at half time. Did not see that coming. And do you know what I mean? For a manager that is so defensively obsessed, you shouldn't be conceding 2 goals. Do you know what I mean? Like I know my man's philosophy, you can tell, is sort of like, come into this tournament, be defensively sound, don't concede a lot of goals and try and nick games, 1-0 and try and work set plays and shit like that. And he's conceded 2 goals from open play in the first half of the first game. Like, that's not good, bro. You're playing Croatia as well, by the way. You know what I mean? Mind you. You're not playing a France or an Argentina or a Spain or even a Brazil. And you conceded 2 goals from open play in the first half of the first game of the World Cup. That's not really impressive for me. And this is what I say. Why is Gahey not in that team? Like, why is Mark Gahey not in that team? The defenders haven't really, made any mistakes or anything, but it's not a good look, is it? Who's this chappie? What's his name? Anthony Barry, assistant head coach. I want to half hear what he's saying still. Fuck it.
Maybe expected in the opening game of the World Cup. From there, then we made some decisions where the energy was not free in our mind. Playing long when we should play short, play short when we should play long, really. Not playing through the gaps, so not allowing us to accelerate our game the way we wanted to. And we think the penalty would free us up, allow us to play more like us, look more like ourselves. But again, we fall back into some fearful patterns. And,
fearful patterns.
To rely on set pieces, we get the second goal. Again, we're hoping that's the moment to free us up and allow us to move forward in the game. But okay, we can see the second goal later on, and now we have to speak about that half time. Thank you.
Good analysis, to be fair. He spoke pretty well. He's right what he said about the fearful traits. That's their problem. They play fearful. They play scared. They're scared to take chances. Do you know what I mean? I feel these players are just not drilled right. Like, I don't understand it as a man. Like, I've never been a football manager, but if I've got a group of players, bro, I'm telling them to do what I want them to do. And if they don't do it, they will not be in the team. It's as simple as that. Like Madueke, there was a couple of times when he really could have fucking put the burners on, went at the fullback, but he's acting a bit timid. Same with Gordon and Bellingham as well. Like, you're the man, bro. You need to be trying shit. Try a Cruyff turn, and do you know what I mean? If it don't come off, so what? Try again. But they're scared to actually try these things. They're scared to, play attacking and progressively make forward passes. It's always sideways and back and playing the safe option. This defensive mentality, safety first. You have to take risks. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, bro, it's 2-2 at half time. This game can go either way. Anyone can win this game right now. And like I said, if you're looking at it from my perspective, this is how I see things. None of these teams have played great in the first half. But England have looked particularly lackluster. And both of their goals have come from set plays. One being a penalty that was actually being allowed to retake after it was originally missed. Croatia have created 2 goals from open play. No set plays, no penalties needed. So the fact that they can open you up from open play, that's got to be a worry. And if they've done it twice already in the first half, they might be able to do it twice again in the second half. So that's the way I see things. Apart from the penalty in the corner, what have England created? Like, tell me. I don't think they've created anything. And it's sad to see, bro. It is sad to see. Because they should be playing football. Like I said, Bellingham should be trying to, do you know what I mean, pull off some magic, pull off some silk, some sugar, do a little trick, spin, whatever, and do you know what I mean, make something happen. The 2 wingers, Gordon and Madueke, they've been looking too timid. Go and fucking create some chances, bro. That's your job. You're an attacking player. Attack. And this is the thing as well, right? So, you know what I say about GA and all that shit. I fucking hate it. But, like, what has Kane done in this game? He's lost the ball a few times in his own half, but he's got 2 goals. So, automatically, he'll get a high rating for his performance, and he'll be seen as a top striker. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Kane, fucking goal machine. But there's a lot more than goes with it. Do you know what I mean? He missed the original penalty. The header from the corner was great. But do you know what I mean? I think you get where I'm coming from, innit? So run the way. Let's see how it goes. I'm not making no predictions for the second half. I said 3-1 England, and that's well and truly out the window. Nice play, O'Reilly. He keeps the ball very, very well, you know. See when he's in tight situations. Yeah, I don't like this, bro. Look how deep Jude is for a number 10. And I've just seen Anderson come from in between the centre backs. So you've got Anderson sitting in between the fucking centre backs, and Bellingham coming into the role that Anderson should be in. He's gone back up now. You've got to play that Bellingham into feet. This is what I mean. They're so scared to play like a ball that is not nailed on. It's like the obvious pass every time. Look, this will go to Konza or the goalkeeper. Konza's probably going to go back to the goalkeeper. Oh, he's gone out right. Anderson, there you go. See that from Anderson. That's exactly what they need. And look what it's done. It's creating an attack. Hit that, Bellingham. Hit that. He's buried it. He's buried it. Jude Bellingham scored. England 3, Croatia 2. And it was a great goal as well. Just what they need. Elliot Anderson created that goal. With a through ball down the right-hand side. Bellingham's run onto it. He's literally took 2 or 3 touches and put it in the bottom corner. He didn't even have to do much. Look at this. Reece James, nice pass into Anderson first time. And Anderson, I think he's played that to Noni. And it's gone past Noni. Bellingham's picked it up. And he's just, took 2 touches and put it in the bottom corner. Good finish, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? That's clinical. That is clinical from there. Hit it into the ground as well. He scuffed it a little bit, but the accuracy's there. He's found the corner. Good goal. Good goal. The time is wrong. The score is wrong. Everything's wrong, bro. Let's have a go here. Second half. Reset. Play. 47. There we go. England on the break again. Bellingham. Oh. He's hit that right at the goalkeeper. That was a chance to go out of sight. You know, fucking hell. Imagine that 2 goals in the first 3 minutes of the second half. Should have really buried that, Jude. Should have really buried that. Look, it's a free shot. He's hit it more or less straight at the goalkeeper. Yeah, and this is why I would play him above Palmer and Rodgers and anyone else, because he's reliable and he pops up. This is what was I saying at half time? Jude, you're the man that's meant to make shit happen, make something happen, and like he has. Oh my days! Nico O'Reilly has just had a free header at the back post, and he's put it wide. Literally, all he had to do was hit the target. If he hits the target, oh yeah, he's missed the target, bro. All he had to do is hit the target and signal 4-2. But this second half has started well. I like this. Croatia might try and come back into this now. Do you know what I mean? They're under pressure. But great start to the second half from England. Maybe Tuchel had a word. You know what I mean? Maybe he did fucking put a rocket up their arse and tell them. Because they're moving more as well. Look at it. There's a bit of a press now. There is a bit of a press. It's not an intense press, but Kane was, you know what I mean, advancing on the goalkeeper. You say it? Pep. Bro, where the fuck did O'Reilly? Oh, yeah. O'Reilly. He was in their youth team, bro. But he was like he was a star of their youth team. Do you know what I'm saying? He was a centre midfielder as well. He used to play number 10 as well. But he actually the main thing that Pep did. Wow, great play by the striker. He's won a free kick there as well. Lovely feet, lovely feet. But yeah, Pep gave him his debut in midfield, and he was always playing midfield. And then they had a crisis at left back. He played Nico O'Reilly left back. He played outstanding. He had a little run at left back when I think Nori and Garvidal were both injured, and he just played outstanding, bro. So he kept him as a left back, and now he's in the England squad as a left back. Similar to Miles Lewis-Skelly, the way that Skelly can play midfield left back. I think Skelly was originally a midfielder as well. He's in. Oh, terrible ball by Gordon. Terrible ball by Gordon. Disgusting, horrible ball. Noni was in there. Once again, England had a chance there to score. So they could have actually scored 3 in this first half. The intensity is a lot better. A lot better. Good player, O'Reilly again in the left back slot. Declan Rice advancing. Declan Rice advancing. Oh, keeper saved it. Decent strike by Declan. England are playing a lot better. This is a lot better. If they'd have started the first half like this, they would have probably been, fucking 2 goals clear. And not only that, in football, the best form of defence is attack. I don't care what anyone says to me. When you try to be defensive, you actually, do you know what I mean? You bring attacks onto yourself. When you're fucking attacking the other team, they can't attack you. It's as simple as that. So an attacking style of football with dominance of ball possession. And you should be winning games. Yeah, both of them in that midfield. That's one thing they do have is high work rate in that midfield, Rice and Anderson. But Rice didn't really show it in the first half. This thing about Rice as well, like sometimes he tries to be too much of a technical player and not play to his strengths. Like I see him at Arsenal doing this scanning shit all the time as well. He'll scan 20 times, get the ball, and play to the nearest person next to him. Do you know what I mean? So I think, and I was watching him in the first half. He was trying to dictate and tell people what position to be in, and I'm like, bro, just fucking play your game. Like, do what you do best. Run your bollocks off, get stuck in, and do you know what I mean? Be box to box. And that's what he is. He's a great box to box midfielder, to be fair. He'll turn up in your own box with tackles and stop potential goals. And he'll turn up the other end and get goals as well. So, but he wasn't that active in the first half. I feel he wasn't covering enough ground. He wasn't intense enough. But England look a lot better. 9 minutes gone in this first half, they look a lot better. Look where Kane is. That's criminal for me. Can he even catch up with the play now to get back in the box? England corner. We know they're dangerous from set plays. So we'll see what happens here. Rice corner. Oh, fucking hell, England should have scored. John Stones got his head on it. Keeper saved it. It's bounced down. I think it was Ezri Konsa. Wow. Let's have a look at that again. Oh, it's O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly's got his head to it. The keeper's made a great save. Anthony Gordon's fluffed his lines. And then Ezri Konsa's come in with a follow-up. It's been blocked. But England have created a lot of chances in this second half already. Like, they've created like fucking 4 chances in this second half. We're only 10 minutes into it. Like, that's pretty impressive, I will say. So big them up, man. They've come out in the second half a totally different team. Yeah, they are. I think especially against this Croatia team. Good punch by the keeper. But performance-wise, they've just been so much better. So much better. Look, even there, you know, the quick throw-in. Noni Madueke, edge of the box. Kane is... Oh, he's got a shot off on goal. He's got another shot off on goal. The keeper saved both. What's happening there? Gordon, right-hand side. Bellingham. Good tackle by Bellingham. Good ball by Bellingham. And Kane's nearly got on the end of it. Yeah, England putting the pressure on. Big pressure. Big pressure. Big drama show. They're all over them like a rash. Keeper done well in that little period, though. He made about fucking 5 saves in the space of about 3 minutes. Kane's absolutely clattered into him. They're bringing on Kovacevic, and they're taking off Modric. Surprising to see that, but this guy should be starting as well. Kovacic. How's a player of this quality not starting for Croatia? I don't understand. But you want both of them on the pitch, really. You want Kovacic to do the dog work and Modric to be the playmaker. What's Pickford doing, man? Well done, O'Reilly again. He's a smart footballer. He knows, like, if he's going to lose it, play it off the defend. Like, he don't. Just a smart footballer. You can see his IQ, his football IQ is high. Yeah, Bellingham's looking at the races right now. He's moving all over the gaff, wanting the ball. Bad pass by Bellingham there. Or sorry, by Declan Rice. I'm not sure, mate, to be honest. I don't think Watkins will get a run out. I suppose it depends on the score as well. If England need a goal, they might sacrifice someone else for Watkins, but I can't see them taking off Kane if they need a goal. But maybe if they get another one, they want to rest Kane, then maybe you might see Watkins. be interesting to see how they play with Rodgers, because he's a runner. Do you know what I mean? That's one thing I like about him, is he causes havoc in the defense. He runs, he chases, he presses. He makes runs in behind as well that draw defenders away, create space for other players. So he's different to what Kane brings. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they look in control now as well. Like Croatia aren't looking much of a threat, but I suppose they can be on the counter attack. But England look more in control of this game. They definitely look the more likely to score as well. They're slowing things down a bit though. So I'm saying, look at Jude again, pressing. I don't like the fact that Anderson is so deep. Like, have you seen Anderson there when he had the ball? He was deeper than both of the centre backs. Look, right, O'Reilly again. He done half decent there, to be fair. I was going to give him praise, but Croatia won the ball back. Is that a goal kick or a corner? I thought that was a corner myself. Yeah, things are slowed down a bit. England are controlling the game, keeping the possession. He's actually won the ball there. But yeah, they've slowed the game right down, man. And this is the thing that annoys me. Like, go out and get a second. Put the game to bed. Nice little interchanges there. Gordon, can you get to that? Going down the left, cuts him, loses it. He's been ineffective, man. He's been ineffective. There's a shout there to replace him with Rashford in about 5 minutes, if not now. He hasn't done nothing all game. And to be fair, Madueke, he's... Get both of them off, man. Bring on fucking Saka and Rashford. That's what I say. Especially at this stage in the game. Do you know what I mean? Fresh legs on the wings. And let Rashford and Saka attack the fullbacks. Who are they bringing off? Croatia bringing off Vuskovic. They are. They're taking off a defender. So they're going for this game. I'd like to see that. So no more free at the back for Croatia. We'll see how this changes the game. They're either going to be more of a threat or they're going to leave more space open for England to be a threat. So either way, it's a good move for the neutral. Yeah, for real. He has kind of pocketed him. I'm not going to lie. Barcelona's new 80 mil signing and that. Getting pocketed by Croatia in the World Cup. Crazy. He's no Lamine Yamal, is he? Marcus Rashford's probably watching on the bench saying, never mind Lamine Yamal, he's no Marcus Rashford. But yeah, generally, I'd make that change. Rashford is lightning quick as well. I know Gordon's lightning quick, but he hasn't been able to use it so far, has he? So he's had more than 2/3 of the match. I think it's time to give Rashford a run out. Or even Morgan Rogers. I wouldn't mind seeing Morgan Rogers get a run out there on the left as well. Madueke, where's your pace? Great defending that, you know. Great defending that. Garvidal or whatever he's fucking... I'm terrible with pronunciations, as you can probably tell. Yeah, man, the 80 mil fucking top buy from Newcastle. Here he is again on the ball. Does a little spin and gives it to Rice. They're so slow as fuck, though. Like, this is it again. There you go. Nice pass from Stones. Rice. You got to go forward at some point, boys. For fuck's sake. Look, there's a clear pass on there to Noni. Well done. Noni, run that. You got Reece James ahead of you. They're so fucking slow. Do you know what? That was a great ball by Noni. Gordon's on here. He's took a volley. He's got blocked. Noni played a decent ball with his right foot there. Do you know what I mean? Where's Kojo? Kojo be raving about that still. You Arsenal man. See that ball by Noni? His right foot. I just said I'd like to see Rogers come on, and look who's coming on. Morgan Rogers is getting his shirt on right now. So it'll be interesting to see who he's coming on for. Bellingham's getting instructions, so it's not looking like it's going to be him. Yeah, let me go for a quick smoke while they're having a hydration break. 1 second. Right, so who's coming off? What them man drinking out of them tubs, bro? You get me? I'll check what's in there, bro. So Rashford and Rodgers, it looks like it's coming on. This is interesting. Who's he going to take off? Because he just gave Bellingham instructions. And Saka. Saka, Rodgers, and fucking Rashford. Swear down. Big Tuchel out here making triple subs. Swear down. He's taken Declan Rice off for Morgan Rodgers, bro. Brother, what's going on here? What in the world is going on here? And he's taken Gordon off for Rashford, which makes sense. And I imagine it will be Noni. Yeah, Noni for Saka. He's taken Rice off for Rodgers. Oh, Bellingham goes in at 8 with Anderson, and Rodgers will play in the 10. I like that though. That's mad. I did not expect him to take Declan Rice off. That is mad. If they don't win this game now, everyone will blame that. Say we should never have took Rice off. But I rate it though. I rate it. Oh, Croatia on the break. Croatia on the break. All into the box. Blocked by Ezri Konsa. Saka's first involvement is to buy a free kick. Yeah, he's on. He's on, bro. He's on. He's on. He's on. In the number 10 as well. Like if they actually get the ball to him, it could be dangerous. "17 minutes plus added time. Can they get another one or can they hold out? The refs let that go. I thought that was a foul. Rodgers on the edge of the box. Rodgers, Saka. Ooh. He's trying to work a little magic already. Sorry, I was just checking my YouTube. Got the echo there. Well done, Reece James. I like that. I like that. The ball didn't come off, but see how it still creates problems. Just by taking a risk with a ball. You have to take risks in football. It's not going to come off every time. Great challenge by Bellingham. Great challenge. That's what I mean. Man that are saying that Bellingham should be in the team are absolutely crazy. But that ball there from Reece James, look, it nearly let Rashford in from the mistake. Croatia away down the right-hand side. Oh, good shot on goal. Good stop by Pickford. It was more or less straight at him, but good stop all the same. Still a threat while there's only a goal in it. While there's only a goal in this, Croatia are still a threat. This is not over yet. Their moments are few and far between, but they're still having them. Do you know what I mean? If England don't kill this game, you know what I mean, there's danger to the 90th minute. And the later on in the game, I'm sure the more Croatia will go for it. While there's only one goal in it. England should really go for the second goal, I'll be honest. The substitutions kind of suggest that they're trying to do that. Do you know what I mean? For bringing Rodgers on for Rice was very surprising for me. I didn't expect that from Tuchel. Dropping Bellingham back into the 8 alongside Anderson. Do you know what I mean? You'd consider Anderson more of an 8. But like I said, I'd love to see him play the 6th role for Liverpool. But he's playing it for England now. Strike from distance from Croatia. Pickford parries it to himself. Can they see it out? Or can they grab another one? Do you know what? I think Kane for Watkins would be a good change now still. I have to be honest. Kane's probably running out of gas. You want someone pressing, working hard up top right now. Do you know what I mean? Making life awkward for them when they've got the ball. And that's exactly what Watkins does. He brings intensity and energy. Great challenge by Stones. Well done. Good covering by Stones. Was offside. Good covering nonetheless. But yeah, man, Watkins for Kane. Do you know what I mean? Kane's done his job. He's got his 2 goals. He's probably a bit tired now. Bring on Watkins and let him do the pressing up top. Let him do the running into channels and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? Makes sense to me. Excuse me. Who's that come on for Croatia? Pasalic is off anyway. Vlasic. Another one of the old regulars for Croatia. Oh, Cons has bought a foul there. Could be interesting him after this World Cup, you know. Especially with him starting above Gahey. I think European teams might actually look at him. Bellingham's going off now. Who's coming on? Probably Henderson, I'd imagine, right? To see the game out. Well done, Jude. He's had a good game. Or good second half, I'll say. He was one of the players that, you know what I mean, brought some intensity to the second half, got the team, do you know what I mean, following his lead almost. And he popped up with a goal as well. Jed Spence for Bellingham. So they put Reece James into midfield alongside Elliot Anderson and put Jed Spence on the right-hand side. Strange one for me. I thought he might have been taking Bellingham off to bring on Jordan Henderson to just, you know what I mean, steady the ship for the last 10 minutes. Jed Spencer come on, but they're in down the right-hand side. But this should be a good last 10 minutes. Croatia are going for it. What's Jed Spence doing, man? He's looking lost. He's not even in his position. Effort from the edge of the box. Ballooned over. Well played, Jed Spence. That left foot pass there. See, most fullbacks go backwards. He's in, you know. Jed Spence is in. Oh. Do you know what? Fair play to him. Great play by Jed Spence. He got the ball out wide. He played it onto his left foot and played a forward pass into Bellingham, man. And he fucking rocketed up the pitch. Bellingham fucking found him back, put him through, and he nearly scored. Got a toe poke to it. Fucking hell, speed of him there, though, as well. He showed his pace there. Rashford's just tried to beat the right back and the right wing back and had the ball taken off him. Perisic on the right-hand side. Well done, Nico O'Reilly. He's had a solid game, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't been outstanding, but he's done his job well. Quality left back, man. Quality player. Pickford, I don't know why he didn't catch that. Why did you just not take that into your chest? England are holding on a little bit now. Oh, strike from outside the box. Tame effort. Tame effort, to be fair. .6 minutes to go. It's looking like England are going to hold on. They're not looking to attacking at the minute. They don't look like they're actually trying to play for another goal. They're just playing safe to see this game out. Saka on the right-hand side. Beats his man. Oh. He's picked up the loose ball. He's away. He's out to Rashford. Rashford should bury this. Rashford has sealed the win for England. England 4, Croatia 2. Lovely little move, to be fair. Lovely little move. Saka broke away down the right-hand side. The ball bobbled back to him. He cut inside, found Rashford. Rashford's chipped inside and put it in the bottom corner. England 4, Croatia 2. Yeah, that looks a lot better for England. That looks a lot better for England. Yeah, they've done decent second half. Look, Saka chipped inside, went down the line, played the ball into Rodgers. The defenders cut it out. Saka's picked it back up, played it out to Rashford early. Rashford has chipped back inside on the defender onto his right foot and buried it bottom corner. Good finish. Good goal. Impressive as well with the subs. Do you know what I mean? Tuchel's subs have surprised me. The fact that he took Declan Rice off and brought on Morgan Rogers for Declan Rice. Then he takes Bellingham off for Jude Spence and moves Reece James into midfield. Do you know what I mean? Being able to bring Saka off the bench, bringing the pace of Marcus Rashford on, and he gets a goal. So yeah, I think the second half has been positive for England. You can call it a good second half. Do you know what I mean? 2-0 victory in the second half, really. 2-2 in the first half, 2-0 to England in the second half. But I think they can be pleased with the second half. And with the game in general, they can say they've scored 2 goals. Do you know what I mean? They can say first half they were a bit lackluster, but they've got 4 goals in the win, 3 points at a World Cup. So you've got to take the positives. John Stones is coming off now for Gahey. Who? Saka. Who done more in 15 minutes? Who do you mean? Saka or Rashford or? Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think the thing that they need to address is the intensity in the first half. Like the second half, even now, look how they're actually like fighting for the ball. If they play like this, look at that, look. Who was that? Reece James in midfield, just mopping up. Like they look more lively now in the fucking, do you know what I mean, 88th minute than they did in the fucking whole of the first half. Yeah, Rashford. Oh, then Gordon. Yeah. Well, look, Gordon didn't do nothing, and Rashford's got a goal. So the thing I like as well is that Rashford will always go at his man. Do you know what I mean? When he first went at his man, the first 2 times actually he went at his man, he lost the ball. I know his goal wasn't really, beating the man. He got played in and just chopped back, but he'll always try and be positive. Gordon wasn't positive enough today. Jed Spence has been pretty good since he come on as well. Like just his pace is causing problems, and the fact that he's fresh every time he gets the ball at right back, as soon as he passes it, he bombs down the right hand side. Like that in itself is such a fucking plus, because it gives you an extra attacking option. So where every other player is marked, when Jed comes flying down the right hand side, defenders start moving and trying to pick him up and shit. You know what I mean? It creates openings. So like, yeah, I'm impressed with the subs, bro. To be honest, I didn't think he was gonna bring Rogers on and take Rice off, and then he takes Bellingham off and brings on Jed Spence and puts Reece James into midfield. I have to give him his credit, bro. It's worked as well. That's the most important thing. It's not whether I like it, but it's actually worked. And I think just the whole intensity in the second half. They came out the second half, and from the first whistle in the second half, they were at it. Do you know what I mean? They were a lot better than they were in the first half. But we're into the last minute of normal time. Only a cheat code on set pieces. I wonder, did Gahey pick up a knock or something in training? The fact that he didn't start is surprising me still, but Esri Konsa's had a good game. John Stones had a good game as well, to be fair. Not outstanding, like I say. They did concede 2 goals. None of them were at fault for the goals, particularly, but it's an interesting one with Gahey. The fact that Stones has, played and England have won, I think they'll stick with that. Saka on the right-hand side. Kane's gone down. That's one thing I'm surprised at. Now that, especially now with a 2-goal cushion, that they didn't take Kane off. Rest your hitman. Do you know what I'm saying? He's played a lot of football this year as well, so I thought they would be trying to rest him at every opportunity. Six minutes of added time. Is it worth me putting the timer on? I'll put it on just for the crack. But yeah, good performance by England in the second half. Like I said, I thought they were bad in the first half, but as soon as the first whistle went for the second half, they came out and applied themselves differently. Bellingham sort of led the way. Do you know what I mean? He was leading by example. I think people were following after his lead. Do you know what I mean? So got the goal as well, which actually changed the dynamics of the game. It was a draw at half time, so I think he had a big impact on the game. Come out second half and really grab the game by the scruff of the neck. And like I said, the substitutions, you can see that the squad depth is not bad at all. When you can bring on the likes of fucking Rashford, Jed Spence, and Bukayo Saka. Do you know what I mean? And they've got Tony and Watkins there. They could be resting Kane right now. I'm surprised they're not. And he's still working hard. He's throwing himself into challenges. Yeah, Lucho. He could have a field day today. You know, they could win that game nicely. Let me see the starting lineups. Oh, bro, that's not until that's not until 3 o'clock. It's Ghana, Panama next. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to stay up to watch Diaz, man. This World Cup is absolutely killing my sleep schedule, bro. I'm losing out on sleep a little bit each night. It's catching up with me. But yeah, I think I'll give that one a miss. But against Uzbekistan, they're heavy favourites as well. Uzbekistan are 7-1 just to win the game. So the bookies think that Colombia are going to have an easy victory. So Diaz might get a couple today. It's all over by the shouting. 3 minutes of injury time left. And England are just cruising with a 2-goal cushion. Oh, I thought Saka was in there. Corner for Croatia. If they did score from this, it would cause a little bit of panic. But I think it's too late in the day. It's too late in the day, mate. This one is a wrap. Oh, saying that. Oh, fucking hell. Who did Pickford save that, or was that a block? They nearly scored, you know. They nearly scored, and now England are away. Saka on the right-hand side. It's cut back in. Play that. Rashford, is that you? You're away, bro. You're away. Oh, he tried to chop inside again. You should have just went straight and hit that with your left foot, man. Look, Kane's down now. I said they should have took this motherfucker off. As soon as they got that 2-goal cushion. It was him that blocked the shot for the goal. Like, fair play to him, man. Harry Kane, the last man back there defending. Making a block to save a goal. In the fucking 94th minute. Fair play. Well done, Rodgers. Well done, Rodgers. Well done. Love that. It's exactly what you want at this stage of the game. And that's what they lacked in the first half. Just actually fucking trying. Do you know what I mean? Fighting for the fucking ball. Fighting for the game. Looking like you give a shit. They didn't in the first half. Timid, scared, half-hearted, all of that stuff. But second half, been a lot better. It's not been excellent. Like, I'm not going to fucking, do you know what I mean, overpraise them, but it's they can be happy with that. They can take a lot of positives from the second half. Kane has just tried to bend one in the top corner and put it in fucking row Z. Yeah, what's the next one? Ghana, Panama. I'd expect a Ghana win there. Cross into the box, Pickford catches, and that's got to be a wrap. I think that's got to be all she wrote. Let me see the lineups for Ghana. Jordan Ayew up front. Semenyo on the right-hand side. Ernest Nuama, for those of you that know about him, from Lyon. He's been frozen out at Lyon a little bit, but he's a good player, fast. But it's all over. England 4, Croatia 2. Harry Kane with a brace. Bellingham in the second half. And then Rashford in the 85th minute to sum it all up. Good game. It was a good game. Neither team were magnificent. But England come out with a win. They were impressive in the second half. Not fantastic, but impressive. They changed the levels in the second half. Quite impressed with Tuchel's subs as well. The fact that he actually took Rice off and brought an attacking player on for him in Rodgers. And then he took Bellingham off and brought Jed Spence on. Pushed Reece James into midfield. That worked well. And then obviously Rashford for Gordon on the left-hand side. And Rashford popped up with a goal. So plenty of positives they can take from the second half in particular. But big up to everyone that came here. Yeah, they are. But like, judging the game, they have to take positives from the second half. They were absolutely shit in the first half, in my opinion. In the second half, they upped their levels a bit. And they won the second half 2-0. So I think they can be pleased with that. The fact that, like I said, when you bring subs on and they score as well, he's brought Rashford on, he's got a goal. So he'll be confident in his subs going ahead of the competition. Jed Spence looked good when he come on as well. So yeah, like I said, they weren't amazing, but they improved in the second half. They upped the levels. There was a bit more of a press, a bit more intensity. But yeah, I'm Irish, my bro, anyway. So I don't know if you're trying to wind me up, but that definitely won't wind me up. I'm Irish, but I'm born and bred in this country, so I do want to see England do well. And that's my honest assessment of the game. I think they were shit in the first half. Bellingham kind of led by example in the second half, helped up the intensity, the work rate, and that led to a better performance. The subs were good. Tuchel made some good subs that I wasn't expecting, and they got a 4-2 victory. So like I say, they'll have to be better to do decent in this competition, but they can take positives from that, 100%. They can take positives. Saka looked good when he come on. If he's fit enough, he'll probably start the next game. Yeah, man, they can be happy with that. You know, England have done a lot worse at World Cups. So, yeah, I think they'll be happy with that. But anyway, big up to everyone that come through. I don't want to fuck your name up. How do we say it? Hesnam. Hesnam, is that cool? But thank you for coming through to the stream. Thanks for your comments as well, my bro. Yeah, I don't think they'll win the World Cup. But to be fair, who has looked the best so far? You know, I think Argentina are the only big team that can really hold their heads up. France would always look dangerous, but again, they weren't fantastic in their game. They got better in the second half, but you know, USA for me have had the best performance. Like best singular performance of the World Cup so far has been USA, in my opinion. But if you're asking who the favourites right now, people will probably say Argentina because they kept a clean sheet, scored 3 goals, and Messi's still looking like he's the best player in the world. So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I'll be back tomorrow for another watch along anyway. Let's have a quick look what we got on tomorrow. Tomorrow, the game is... I'm not actually fucking sure. Let's have a look, see. Tomorrow, I think I've got a rest day tomorrow, you know. But I might cancel that. I'm looking at the games. They're not fucking fantastic, are they? Tomorrow. Czechia against South Africa. Switzerland against Bosnia. And Canada against Qatar. So yeah, I might pick one of them. I'll let you know on my socials. I'll be posting about it anyway. But seriously, thank you to everyone that come through. I appreciate it, man. You know, we're trying to build these streams up and it's hard work. So if you are still here, please shoot your boy a follow, give the stream a like, and I'll see you on the next watch along.